for now, let's backtrack a little bit. Because I believe there should be 2 more expansions that I can get now. Now that Aegon Waste is complete. Now this is the pathway that leads back to our ship, but that's not where I'm going. We're gonna drop back down here to where we saw those dead GF troopers. Now, there's a new enemy here now, in this place. Say hello to the Dark Missile Trooper. Deceased GF soldier armed with missile launcher. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper. And he's dead. But anyway, that netted us another missile expansion. So I wonder if that was the enemy, or the Ing that actually had taken our missile launcher from the start of the game. Very well might have been. Now that we're down here, the only way we can go is the way we came. And we'll have to deal with dead GF troopers along the way again. But, since we're down here, there's another expansion that we can get. It's through this tunnel. Come on, Samus. God damn it. There we go. That got us another missile expansion. Not bad indeed. Mind? I'm trying to explore here. Alright, so that's done. I suppose I could return to my ship real quick and just recover my energy. Mainly just want to have max ammo again, that's all. Actually, what I think is pretty neat is that if you keep going back to your ship and examining it as the game progresses, you actually see the progress on your ship's repairs, which I think is kind of neat. Move that thing. Yeah, I'm not going to go that way just yet, because I don't think there's much point. So there's my ammo refilled, which is mainly what I wanted. Let's head back to the Great Temple. Because I believe we should have a talk with U-Mos, since we returned the energy to Aegon Temple. So there's another thing we can move, and it leads to another portal to Darkhaven. But again, there's not much point going there right now. So we'll just leave it be for the moment. Oh yeah, while I'm out here. Climb up here. And I believe we should be able to roll our way to another missile expansion. Yep, there it is. Okay, so now we can enter the Great Temple. Out of my way. Now, there's yet another missile expansion that we can get in this hallway. Egods, that's a lot of expansions. We're doing pretty good on energy tanks and missile expansions at the moment. Alright, let's go visit U-Mos. Hey there, U-Mos. I thank you for restoring energy to the Temple of Aegon. Your valor honors the Luminov, those who have passed and those who remain, here under my protection as they sleep in deep stasis. Be on guard, for the Ing do not suffer defeat lightly. They will surely seek revenge for your actions. With the energy lost from the desert region, they will increase their efforts in other lands. I have detected unusual amounts of Ing activity in the Torva sector. The enemy is on the move. The swamplands of Torvis are treacherous and can hinder you considerably. Bear this in mind as you move through the bog. Seek the Temple of Torvis. More knowledge awaits you there. And may the light of Aether serve you well. Thank you, U-Mos. So we have our next objective, to head to Torvis Bog. Hope you guys like swamp levels. Okay, so this is the path that leads to Torvis. Ooh, what are those things? A Harmony class drone. Those things look weird. They seem easy enough to kill, though. Nothing else to scan here, so let's proceed. This looks like an area we haven't been to before. There's a super missile door, so we can't do anything with that. Else around here. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but I do see a piece of lore up there. In time, the roar of a wounded planet subsided. The air, though fouled, was breathable. Light made its way through the dark veil over our world. Slowly we ventured out from the shelters of our homes to see what remained of our paradise. What little comfort we gained by surviving was soon shattered, for when we looked outward all we saw was devastation. Half of the planet's energy had vanished from the energy controllers. Aether became violently unstable as a result. Of the stellar object which struck our home, there was no sign. Now, I wonder if that object that struck the planet was a comet made of phazon or something, and that's what caused all the instability on the planet. Certainly sounding likely at this point. Oh, that's a super missile door in my way. Oh, guess we'll have to go to Dark Aether then. See if we can find an alternate path there. Can't go that way either. Get out of here. We can go this way though. Not going that way. This looks like an interesting area. Corrupted Sentry. They're pretty much exactly like those eye enemies from Metroid Prime 1. That took care of them. So let's see if we can get this transport moving. Halfway there. That's strange. How do I move those doors out of the way? Ah, there we go. I didn't realize that they closed when I was activating the thing. Alright, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Alright, so let's start with the one on the left, and then make our way to the right, I think. No, that's not quite right. But I'm on the right track. Let's start with this one, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Then this one. And then we'll just have to ride the platform again and activate that last one from the other side. Yep, there we go. Took me a moment, but I figured it out. Let's ride. Oh, I thought I could be clever and like hide in morph ball form while I'm riding this thing to avoid these ink storms. But it looks like it's not going to work that way. Well, we made it to a light portal. Let's enter. Okay, so I just saw a pirate skiff. That was a little strange, but okay. shark pirates. I see you there. And goodbye. That just leads to another super missile door, so we can't do anything there. One thing to keep in mind, since we're heading to a bog, we don't have, like, the gravity suit, or gravity thrusters, or whatever they're called in this game. So, our movement is going to be hindered by water. So we're going to have to keep that in mind while we're crossing through Torvus Bog. Beyond the store, the path to the Torvus Bog lies. A verdant land ravaged by a great deluge and the folly of battle. We honor the life that remains. If we head through this way real quick, we should be able to make a shortcut, so we don't have to go the long way around each time. Amidst this turmoil, we discovered many disturbing anomalies. Spatial disturbances appeared across the land. Objects went into a state of dimensional flux, their atoms divided between aether and somewhere else. There was little time to ponder these strange happenings, for we had to deal with the devastation of our lands. So yes, we now have a shortcut from the start to the end of this area. So that's quite handy. Let's keep going. Okay, so here's our elevator to Torvus Bog. Let's ride. This is part of an air purification system. This is kind of an interesting area. It's got this just like giant air purifier thing. This is a Torvus bearer pod. Essentially another living storage unit. Oh, but these have poison gas in them. That's right, I remember. That surprised me a little bit there. Torvus hanging pod. Okay. So it's a supply crate, only it's hanging from the ceiling. Gotcha. They came to the lagoon in the night, delivering true death blows before I could detect them. As my life faded, I sent a call to the cadre to warn of this surprise attack. May they find my key and dispatch the Ing who killed me. Only then will my final rest be peaceful. Poor guy. But anyway, welcome to the next major area of the game, Torvus Bog. It's a swamp/water level. Yay! Those are always fun. Anyway, this thing is called a shredder. Okay then. But more importantly, there should be a save. Yep. Alright guys, so I think this would probably be a good stopping point for me for today. I'm not gonna save just yet, because I want to make sure the recording came out okay. But next time you join me, we'll be starting to explore Torvus Bog. So I'll see you then, guys.